Hi, I'm Erica, and today's workout is called the Better Back. I designed this workout for my clients who have osteoporosis and back pain, and I even wrote a book that you can find on Amazon called The Better Back. So we're going to start by lying down and doing our mat exercises, shifting gravity to sitting up, and then we're going to eventually stand all the way up to do some exercises. So a couple things on how you're going to get down when you have osteoporosis and back pain. So we want to begin by lying down on your side, and then you're gonna lie down on your back. Now, I put a pillow here to support my head and neck. Now, if you don't have a pillow, you can just take a hand towel and fold it 2 or 3 times to make a pillow, and you'll know that you need it if you have neck pain or your head is tilted back and you've got all this tension. So what we want is to find a long back, flat back. And what I mean by that is that we're not just shoving our low back down. We want long, lengthened spine. So a neutral spine, you could call it. Wide open chest, back ribs are down, and then a good length of the spine. And we're gonna work on something called the scoop of our abdominals, which is where you take your abdominals in and draw them up. Again, without shifting or changing our pelvis. So just pull in and up to get a good connection of the abdominals, which is what we call our scoop. So we're gonna start with our knees bent, and we're gonna raise our arms up to the ceiling. And I want you to just feel your shoulders float up, and then feel them contract back into the sockets, connecting into the mat. And we're gonna draw our arms up. It's a small movement, and then lower them down. One more time. And then once they come down into the sockets, we're gonna raise our arms above our head. You're gonna notice I can't go very far back because my back ribs are down, and then I draw them back up. And I'll show you a bad version of it would be if I let them go all the way, you can see my back ribs just popped up, and while it may feel good, it's not good for my back. So we're gonna draw our arms up, keeping our back ribs down, scooping our abs, and we're just gonna begin to stretch our arms and then draw it up. Light breathing in with the air, and then soft exhale through the nose. One more time. And then we're gonna take our arms down all the way, working on how to connect into our lower abdominals without causing any back pain. So I like to just draw one leg up, and then I tap it down. And as I draw the other leg up, I've got to find balance of my hips. So that's where that scoop comes in. Abs are in and up, and then I have to anchor my opposite leg down as I draw my right leg up so that I can get the wobbles out. Sometimes I just place my hands to help me find that stability. And then this time you're going to take your right leg up and then draw your left leg up. Now, with the back pain or any osteoporosis, we don't want to tuck. Again, we want that long, lengthened spine. So what I do is you can stay at a 90 degree, but I really like what's called a hook line. So I draw my heels down, and that gives me more access into a long spine, and then I get a little seat action. So beginning with the 100, we're gonna take our arms up to the height of our body, and we're gonna begin to pump. And we inhale for 5 counts, and we exhale for 5. And the reason I'm leaving my head down is that it helps to keep my back nice and long. And then you'll note, if you do have osteoporosis, your head is always gonna wanna stay down because the bend and flexion can cause your vertebra to break. If you just have low back pain, you can begin to curl your chin to your chest as long as, keep pumping, you keep this long, lengthened spine. But again, if your head and neck hurt, keep it down. In with the air, exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale, and then we hold. And I like to just take my knees up and I hold right here, turning toes apart, heels together. And we're just gonna extend our right leg out, long, lengthened back, pulling in from the abdominals. So I pull my abs in and up as I extend and stretch. And always one leg at a time is way more attainable than 2 at a time. So 2 at a time will build more strength, but we want to wait to progress and get there. And we extend and bend, bring it in, and we lower it down. So we're going to begin to add some abdominals. We're going to bring our arms up, and we're going to add those arms to extend back, and then we add the legs. We're going to draw our right leg up and tap it down. So now we're adding onto our abs and our stability. In with the air, exhale out with the air. Working to keep nice and controlled. Long back, flat back. And then we take the last time right here, draw your arms up. To get both knees up, you're gonna drag your knees in, toes apart, heels together, double leg stretch. You're gonna extend your legs to 45, your arms go back to 45. Pull your abs in and up, and then bend your knees in, arms come up. In with the air, pull those abs back, and exhale, bend. As you're doing that, you wanna keep your low back down without tucking. And bend, 2 more. Squeeze your seat, and up. Last one, and bend, bring it in. Hands down, extend your legs up, toes apart, heels together. We're gonna do little scissor kicks. So you're just gonna split the legs, and you're gonna work on keeping your pelvis stable and really pulling your legs towards you from your low abs. And you in with the air, exhale out with the air. Inhale and exhale, and then you hold, you bend your knees in, and we're gonna come all the way up to sitting. Again, we're gonna roll on our side to come all the way up, and we do that to protect our back. So we're gonna sit for what we do is spine stretch forward, and your feet are out nice and long, and you have a hard flex. Now, if you can't sit tall, you wanna bend your knees up, but you still want the hard flex. So again, with the low back pain and the osteoporosis, we don't want to round, but we want to get a high and hollow ab. So our spine stretch forward is going to look a little different. Again, if you can extend, that's great. Scoop high and hollow, and we're going to stretch it forward. And then we're going to come all the way back. And we're looking for a 2-way stretch. So high and hollow in the abs. My seat goes back. My spine goes forward. And we come all the way up. One more time. Breathe. And come back. We're gonna do one arm. So my right arm's gonna come out to the side at the height of my shoulder. And as I stretch forward, I'm working on keeping my shoulders square so that the arm that's in front isn't dominating and leading. High and hollow abs. One more time. Breathing. And come back. The right arm comes in front, the left arm goes out. And we stretch, high, hollow. Don't lead with the right arm. Keep your shoulders nice and square. One more. And we come in, close your arms, close your feet. We're gonna work on some extension. So we're gonna roll over onto your stomach. If you have low back pain, you can take that towel, even with osteoporosis, or a pillow. If you happen to have one, you can place it right underneath your abdominals and your hips, and that's gonna help you pull up into your abs. Feet are as wide as the mat. If you don't need it, you don't like it, that's fine, just take it out. You're gonna make a pillow with your hands. And I want you to pull your abdominals up into your back, shoulders down, and then you're gonna push your hands down and lift it up. And I want you to concentrate on pulling those abs up and sliding your shoulders down your back. And then we lower down. And we push through the hands, lift it up, and we lower. One more time. And we take it down. We're gonna bring our feet together for single leg kick. And I'll show you this position, and then I'll show you an advancement. You're gonna keep your hips even, pull your abs up, and you're gonna take your right leg and kick your seat. 1, 2, and stretch it long.
And when you're doing this, you want to make sure that your hips stay nice and quiet and that they're not wobbling and shifting. You should feel a nice stretch of the quad and your hamstring beginning to turn on. As you advance, if you want more, you can come up and your shoulders are right over your elbows, forearm long, making a fist, and you're gonna pull it up and pull the abs up. Squeeze your inner thighs, open your chest, and you're gonna kick 1, 2, and stretch. And kick, kick, and stretch. Again, kick, kick, and stretch. Open the chest, keep pushing through the forearms and the fists to stay nice and lifted. Last time. And then we take it down and we sit back into a rest position. And I want you to think nice flat back. And we're gonna get ready for beginning of some planks, which are really good to strengthen the upper body and the abdominals. And so we're gonna come right back to that position with our forearms that we were just in, long, lengthened spine, and we're gonna hold here, and I just want you to extend your right leg out and hold. Push the toe down and push through the forearm to really lift up. And then you're gonna bend your knee in. And you're gonna extend your leg out long and hold. And then you're gonna bend it in. You can stay just tapping and bending as you build. But if you're ready, you can go into that plank, you can extend, and then extend. Now I want you to squeeze your heels, squeeze your seat. Push through the forearms and the fists, long lengthened spine. Keep breathing. And then you're gonna bend your knee and bend it in and stretch it out. Coming all the way up, we're gonna lie on our back again. But this time we're gonna do some bridges. So anything with low backs, even osteoporosis, it's very important to build that glute strength. It's gonna help protect the knees, and it's gonna help prevent for falls. So hands are by your side, knees in line with your hips, feet are firmly pressed down. Typically, we curl and do all of that with our bridges. But on this one, I want you to just target the hamstrings, scoop your abs, and you're just gonna boost your seat and lift it up. Now from here, a lot of times people pop their ribs. I want you to reach your seat to the back of your knees while staying lifted in your hips and just holding here. And then we're just gonna lower down, long back, flat back. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Push through the heels, lift up, reach the knees over the toes to get a nice lift and a stretch of those thighs. And we lower down. One last time. Lift up, hold, knees over the toes, reach. Breathe, squeeze that seat, lift those hips, and we lower it down. We're gonna roll onto our side for some side kick series. And I want your body to line completely up with the back of the mat. Now, sometimes when we have low back pain, we can kind of dump into our sides. You can take that pillow or that towel and stick it right underneath your obliques. I want you to bend both knees up, hand right in front of your powerhouse, and we're gonna go shoulder over shoulder, hip over hip, knees at 90, and we're gonna go toes apart, heels together, and you're just gonna lift the top foot and then lower it down. And lift and lower. Keep pulling those abs in and up, even though you've got the pillow there. 2 and 1. Now from here, we're gonna extend the leg out long. Keep the bottom leg at 90, and you're just gonna lift the leg up and lower down. Lift and lower. That bottom leg is your anchor. 2 more. And 1. And you're gonna take it and you're gonna line the leg up with your body right here and reach it out long for good length. And we're gonna make little circles. Working on keeping your hips stacked and your shoulders stacked. 2 more. And 1, and we're gonna reverse. You're gonna go around 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna take it, bend both knees in. We're gonna roll over onto our stomach for beats on belly. And when you do this, again, if you need the pillow under your hips, you can do that. If you feel strong enough that you can pull your abs in and up not to do it, that's fine too. Make a pillow with your hands, shoulders down the back, pull your abs up. You're going to lift your heels and you're going to beat your heels 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Reach your legs out long. Stretch the abdominals and beat 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. One last set, reach it, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Lower it down, and we sit back into that rest position with a nice flat back. And we're gonna go to the other side. So you're gonna come up, you're gonna lie your body up against the back of the mat. Again, if you need the pillow right under the obliques to give you that good support, do that. You're gonna bend your knees into 90, hand in front of your powerhouse, shoulder over shoulder, hip over hip. You're gonna lift the top leg, keeping your heels squeezing, and lift it up and lower down. 3, and 2, and 1. Hold here. You're gonna extend your leg out to 45, long, loose foot. Really reach. Keep your hips stacked up and down, and you should feel your seat really burning at this point, strengthening those glutes. 3 more. 2, and 1. And hold here. You're going to bring your leg in line with your spine. Keep your hips stacked, your shoulders stacked, and we go into circles. Up and around. This bottom leg really needs to anchor down. It's your base of support. 2 more. And 1. And we reverse. We go around and up. 4 more. 3, and 2. And 1. Take it down and bend. We're going to roll over onto our stomach for a little swimming. Again, put the pillow underneath your abdominals where your hips are. And you're going to take your arms out nice and long. And you can make an X with your body on the mat. You're going to begin to just lift your left leg up. Keep your arms down and lower. And we're trying to keep your hips nice and even. Pulling your abs up into your spine and lifting. If this is enough, stay here. If you want to add on, you're going to press your right arm down to lift your left arm and your right leg. So you want the feet and the hands that are down to be your base of support, and then you come down. And again, opposite leg, opposite arm, but the hand that's down and the foot's that down are really pushing down to give you support. And reach up. And lower down. Last time right here. And then we take it down and we sit back into that rest position. From here, we're going to come all the way up and we're going to grab a chair and our hand weights. All right, so right now we're going to go ahead and grab a basic dining room chair and some 1-pound weights. If you don't have 1-pound weights, grab some tomato paste cans, or you can even do it without. So I'm going to go ahead and lower myself down to the front edge of the chair. And I want my heels directly underneath the back of my knees, toes apart, heels together. You're going to scoop your abs in and up, palm over palm. You want to make sure you don't clasp your hands or do any spider hands. So you want to get a really good connection of the back of the body. So you're going to take it right on the back of your head, and it's called open the chest. You're going to push your feet down, press your head heavy in your hand, and you're going to just open your chest. And then you're going to come right back to a tall spine. And you're going to press your head heavy as you open your chest. And then you're going to come right back to seated. And again, open. It should feel good, nice, healthy extension. And then come all the way up. 1 more. In with the air. And exhale, come all the way up. The next exercise, we're going to grab our arm weights. We're just going to hold our arms out at the height of the shoulder, still staying toes apart, heels together. And you want shoulder over your hips, nice and tall. And we're just going to begin to lift our arms up and find our tallest spine. And then we're going to lower our arms down. And we're going to lift our arms up. If this is too much, you can do it without the weights. Just want to get a nice opening of the chest, the back to connect. And this time you're going to hold it up. Squeeze your seat, scoop your abs. We're going to make little circles, and we're going to work the back side of the arm. 2 in this direction, and then we're going to reverse. Around. Scoop your abs. Stay nice and tall. 3 more, 2 more, and 1. And we're gonna bring our arms out in front. Big circles. You're gonna open your arms to the side. Draw your arms up to the ceiling as the shoulders go down. Lower the arms, open to the side, draw the arms up. Last time in this direction, open, draw the arms up, and we lower down. We're gonna reverse. Make sure you stay nice and tall as you lift your arms. Open to the side, make sure you're not leaning back. Scoop your abs, keep your ribs connected. Shoulders down. 1 more. Lift it up, open, and take it together. We're gonna set our weights down for some knee raises. So this time I want you to go parallel with your feet, and I use my hands right on the side. I anchor both of my cheeks down. You're gonna lift just the right leg up and tap it down, working on keeping stability of the pelvis, a nice tall spine. Lift up, and you should feel your low abdominals working. 1 more. Take it down, find center, and we're gonna go 6 on the left side. Lift it up. Make your abs pull the leg up. Scoop those abdominals, stay tall. Last 2 and 1, and take it down. We're gonna stand all the way up for some standing exercises. All right, so we're gonna begin with our standing series, just some little knee raises. You're just gonna lift it up and down. And if you need to take your hand on a wall and the chair, you can do that too. We wanna work on finding balance. And I always like to say, we don't wanna train for sprained ankles or trips and falls, so we wanna work on our balance. And the only way we can get good balance is by working on it. So just lifting it up, trying to stay centered. Couple more. And then we're gonna take it down and do some side raises. Again, if you need a wall and a chair, that's fine. If not, you're just gonna go toes apart, heels together. Use the chair with 1 arm or 2 arms, or the chair and the wall. Up to you. We wanna build our balance. So arm can be out wherever you need it, and you're just gonna lift and lower. And your body is going up nice and tall, and out and in, and out and in. 2 more, out and in. Last one, and then we take it down. So the other side, you can keep this hand, walk to the other side. If not, we're gonna go out and in, stay nice and tall, breathing through it, scooping those abs in and up. 2 more, and 1 more. We're gonna take it in, and we're gonna do some running, just traditional running. We do this on the reformer. We do it all over the studio, and we run. We lift, and we lift, and we lift. That's it, and you push equal weight on each foot. Let's do 5, 4, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna do some standing wall push-ups. So find some good real estate on a wall nearby. You wanna take your hands and measure them. So you're stacking your bones, head over shoulders, over hips, over ankles. And you want your arms at the height of your shoulders, and you're gonna bend your elbows in, and you wanna lean into it, staying strong through your seat, and you're gonna push through your whole foot and your hands. So it's a closed chain exercise. You're gonna press it in and push. Pull those abs in and up. Long, lengthened spine. And if you wanna add on this next one, you'll lift your heels high, squeeze your heels, and you're gonna bend and push it out. And bend and push. 2 more. Bend and push. Last time. And take it out. And if you wanna be fancy, you can lift it up, bend it in, lower down, lift up, bend in, extend, lower. 1 more, bend, lift up, and lower. So that is your Better Back class for osteoporosis and low back pain. I hope you had a good workout.